Ghana is a small but very dynamic independent African state.
We should never forget that our duty is to lead Ghana out of the mess.
NPP Road to 2024.
Exclusive on Pinax TV.
All right, so there's more coming into this case. In fact, just as you say, okay, a bit giant updates, though, not more information ever. In fact, yesterday, what happened? The 26th of August, what happened yesterday? No, you realize based on new information you're picking, you realize it started from somewhere. In fact, what we are learning is that the Ken's team even anticipated ABC. They anticipated into already no or prepare for a counter attack. Because they knew, say, intimidation, we'll be showing you two separate videos. But first of all, what is the new information here? It's simple. Look at the man on the screens. Kwesi Nyantakyi, the former GFA boss who was disgraced by Anas. I remember Anas say, "Wajib bribe nema." Now this guy, he might be banned from Ghana football and even FIFA banning him for 15 years or whatsoever. But this guy somehow he's making a comeback. We are learning exclusively, say he is now part of Ken Agyapong's agents, and even fresh information at Airban say Ken na Kwesi Nyantakyi. He's fingered in it. First of all, this is not the first time we say Kwesi Nyantakyi on the Kenny rule. They've rolled in courts, fighting and us. They've also rolled sitting down and talking. They've also rolled a Ken Echo Northern Regional Oil Company. In one of the videos, show on this particular platform, we realized Kwesi Nyantakyi was the person na on Northerners for no air kasa sisala kasa omu local dialect. He said Ken is the man who is going to change Ghana, not Bawumia or Mahama. Now, fast forward, what is the new information? What we are learning is that Kwesi Nyantakyi somehow is fingered. In fact, you can share this video by to us.
A quick one. There's an information coming. Say, Kwesi Nyantakyi is an agent for
Honorable Ken Agyapong
in the Northeast.
In the Northeast,
granted an interview and said flatly, say it was Alan's issue that was reported to Ken.
It was Alan's issue. Boy, now you're born. And I'm reporting my Ken.
He thought it was his.
Oh,
it's a no mama na ya we say nye agent Alan nipa no a
so no you know say people can force you to say be play.
What is the word showdown?
Yes,
the showdown, no?
Yes.
Is it an agenda?
Yeah.
All right, so as you heard, that was the new information. So basically, in some more can say, in some man focus, oh yes, he be show down Akuffo Niema. Then Kwesi Nyantakyi was one of the first people to call in and say, hey, listen to this information it was a wrong information given to Ken Agyapong. Now, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I don't know say if what I'm saying is a good English. And at the are you sharing the same thoughts with me? I think that's the correct English. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, say, a trap and it's a Ken Agyapong. I know so be a dream call here. Now, I'm going to show you a second part of a video. This was the grand entry of Ken Agyapong. Now, okay, the guy came out, his demeanor and everything was really distorted, the public peace and even the proceedings. But this particular video, you will see something else. Say, a bra Ken enter the campus, no UCC campus, no. The first question was go to a policeman and ask a simple question: what is the procedure? Listen, English video nearby to us. All right, so you heard what Ken said. So now we are getting to know, say, the narrative that here pointed said Ken, sorry, you know, his agenda was to distort the proceedings from the day one. It is not true. Earlier in the video, Brewa, he spoke to the media. He was candid. He said everything is good. Or the WMP before Shaniama Electoral Commission or Mabaso. Now, this was his grand entry, and also separate one. We saw say he went to the people. We saw a policeman asking, said, what was the procedure? So the big question is what went wrong. Now, from what I'm deducing, it's like say a planned thing, because this is a man who is easily triggered. Let's not be fooled. Or can be an fool. And one thing we've been critical of Ken all this while is he consuming information himself without digesting it. In his own words, he's guilty of his own words. Into a friend catching a sema, hey, I started reacting. Going forward, I think say any information which will be given to Ken, it should pass through a party and a third party. For example, Ken should have a PR. Every issue that will go to Ken needs to pass through the PR first. Even if the issue is critical, the PR can garnish it and also somehow mold it in a way the final encoder, which is Ken Agyapong, he can decode it and react in a positive way. But if you are passing information directly to Ken Agyapong raw like that, the way he's going to come out and react in a way is going to really cause confusion, because this video in a way has caused a lot of confusion and harm. If not for this video, this election you will have seen say a free and fair, because no Ken cry no air party. He was even looking at the third or top 5, but for him to be number 2, it was so this video in a way have changed anything. Now Ken's people, listen to me, Raphael and Nyama, listen to this part. Get a personal obey a peer out to Ken. So this is it. A personal assistant need the say any information concerning the elections passes through the person first. Then the person can know how to approach Ken until Obekan in a certain way the reaction won't be hey. But if you pass a raw information like that, not be reacting like that in a way it is causing harm. But regardless, I'm also getting a feed from the subscribers. Almost sure currently this is here and say this particular information, it is actually true. Ken's people were really intimidated. It is true. But at the end of the day, more parties they've been able to solve the issue. More information is.
NDC are failing, MPP are failing, Commander Sugar Factory. You know why? Debbie. So who call a table Buamantia? Anyway, any experience in free Commander Sugar Factory. Because Kambusa, because Mr. Pompeo, President Akuffo time. Yeah, sugar cane be war. Wow. Compensation, see a son of the Jacotum. And Nuna, Omushi, Fona, Emma, move, ma prahini, Emma, ne, Edia, cassava, starch. So, person sugar no a year. Ghana, we are outgrowers to feed your factory, you lose. So, you should have a nuclear farm. So, you see, a sugar plant. Now, Muamotinia, 50,000 acres, 100,000 acres. The assembly common farm now. Womudia politics, now it is a Uka Wazen. Sa assembly common farm. Every assembly, 1,000 acres of farm. 275 assemblies will have 275,000 acres. Do you know the number of factories we can build? The commander kept goes in war. Assassin good for Ridian. Not a binary casa and a company corona casa, I a nuclear farm. And no, and outgrowers, Asheswa. Umbenya Carizo, some farm and tar. My university. And now once the factory is there, me number the car, me will at of four. But so we see sugar plant. Now we rely on outgrowers. Now I can just say, man, 80 cedis per ton. The net transportation from Fosu. What did I read the airba? I commander on Ezen. So on yet. And I abra a sebu kwamenkasi. And what be an Avidian Wodiba? Obabano Waboka. Enuntina me say MPPs were free. So if you want to do the sugar planter, you should have a nuclear farm.
Okay. And sana
outgrowers. I learned my lesson from Fruitland. Problem I yenye bi no. Say outgrowers no. Ye kwoti omuti akutuo no na ye de truck kwotwe a. O say akutuo na o say free na fuoru mu de good truck mu nyina ye ntuaka. Odi ba ye ne de truck okura betwe no. O say ye ntuaka. Emma abra ni enti a me ma de factory ni ko na me ye campaign am ko duru ba bi na akutuo no egu kwa ho apro efise o so mo ton ma Burkina fo en wo mama na me ye say kutuo eso ha sa de e be machines de ba so sophisticated say as the whole central region e betimi a process central region akutuo ni nyina within a month tini etimi kwa ko duru tepa
Bashanturi.
Yes. And you got to feed the factory. Anything. So my experience now, Atebubu Amantin is doing well because Yenya Kasa and your tree of 30,000 acres. A tree of Banchina.
And a more
feed you and a fay outgrowers and also and the This is how we are going to we'll make sure say you are running assemblies as business. And there will be a challenge. Okay. Every year. Awards will be given to the best assembler.
District assembler.
Yeah, district assembler. What you mean farms, so you can say a feedy and now maton and yesika. Instead of them be relying on common fund 6 months in a maya, not DC what you MC now till. No.
Okay. Another young core technology. And so because your baby are my Bruno's.
Yeah. Technology. Right? Boys no be a while. I know boy be bad in change. May a negative intimate and pain in no mind. But sa boy no who china shedem Emma why yenuma in technology and you more betting ayen. Yet we don't like our own. Dr. Thomas Mensah.